Environmental Determinism versus Possibilism by Hunter, Brendan, Mounica, and Brandt. The history of environmental determinism. The theory was first developed by Friedrich Russell and was further explored by Ellsworth Huntington and Ellen Churchill Semple. The theory was well known by the 1910s and 1920s, and although it was widely accepted, there are still many disputes over the theory. The definition. Environmental determinism is the view that culture is strictly determined by the physical environment. A population's success is due not to the population itself, but because of the environment that the population is situated in. To further explain, areas that have arable land or are conducive to farming and can sustain human life are more likely to be populated by populations that can be successful. Other areas that are too hot or too dry or too cold or too wet cannot sustain human life, and populations living in those regions will not be successful. Good examples of environmental determinism can be seen in countries in sub-Saharan Africa. These countries are in very hot regions and have very few resources. The populations there see little success because of these climates.
The history of Possibilism. It was developed after environmental determinism by Duval de la Blache. It was created in response to determinism as a rejection of it, and it led to an increased interest in political ecology due to its more liberal approach. Possibilism is the view that culture is determined by social conditions rather than strictly by the geographical environment in which the population lives in. For example, humans are able to overcome any sort of environment in which they live in, and they cannot be restrained by any sort of limitations. Japan is a country that supports the theory of possibilism. They've seen economic success and support a large population despite their small size and their lack of natural resources.
Some fun facts about environmental determinism and possibilism. Advanced forms of environmental determinism were once found in ancient Chinese texts.
Environmental determinism has been seen as racially insensitive due to its focus on sub-Saharan Africa.
Possibilism is frequently referred to as actualism, and environmental determinism is frequently referred to as climatism. Environmental determinism has had many critics. It is restrictive and has been largely disproved by possibilists, whose positive ideas can be seen in successful countries worldwide. Which side are you on?